Nightly repeat. Welcome to Nathan. I am
Devin.
Lucas.
Show where we talk about superhero shit
but not this time.
We
We've
do.
already made that joke, but anyway,
every episode.
Doctor Who.
So today,
it's Doctor Who this time, guys. I'm not in it. It's fucking Doctor Who this time. It's whatever.
so yeah, we like Doctor Who. You know,
A little bit.
it's a pretty good show. Haven't seen the original, so flay us in the
I
comments,
haven't
please.
watched any of the 13th Doctor.
Yeah, we
Same.
hate women. So
No,
No.
I'm gonna cut that out.
we all know that the Doctor has a sonic screwdriver. So what if an episode? Thank you for that demonstration. That was also in the Star Wars episode. I really hope that picks up in the Star Wars episode. Give me the lightsaber. This is my arc. And
I'm not giving it to you. You're going to full force me.
Lucas, get the lightsaber.
No. Go on.
I will hit you with it. No,
Okay.
don't hit this.
Don't hit
Don't
that.
hit this button.
Don't hit that button.
Anyway.
I would like you to just know about our recording a little bit. We sit surrounded by toys in a man-child bedroom who is 18.
I don't live here anymore.
So, in this Doctor Who episode, there is this guy. He's
Ooh.
not a doctor.
Ooh.
He's called the nurse.
The
And he-
doctor's new companion, the nurse.
And he has a light screwdriver, which, if you don't know, sonic screwdriver can do a lot of shit. Light screwdriver, what can that do? Nothing.
Flashlight.
It's a flashlight, but it looks super scientific. And the doctor's like, oh no, not the nurse. He tells to his companion. And it's about, they're like stalking this guy who's just walking around being the nurse, you know. He has 4 hearts. His temperature is very hot.
Wow. Oh, he's so
He-
hot.
He comes from a race called Space Lords. And
This is so dumb.
yeah. So at first the doctor's like, I need to kill the nurse. And then the companion's like, you don't kill Doctor. He's like, but this time I do. And the nurse is just walking around, not doing really anything. Has this flashlight. But then we see...
Keep talking.
Hey!
Go. I'm skipping you.
Skip me, please.
Okay, so this isn't dumb, but here's what I would really like and they're never gonna do this because they'd have to get Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill back in. I might be biased in saying this, but here's what I want the next Doctor first season to be. So I say it's kind of like how 13th Doctor starts. Rough regeneration, but this time the TARDIS flies. So you see in the intro where it plays the music, the time when it's flying, when the TARDIS is flying through the time vortex, it flies out of it, like it punctures a hole through the time vortex, and like they exist outside of space and time for a little bit, and so he has to get the TARDIS back into the time vortex before the hole repairs itself and he's stuck there forever. And so somehow a Dalek gets on the ship. It gets on the TARDIS, and they like try to like overcome their differences. And the Doctor has like a mutual respect for this Dalek, views it as like a friend almost. And then at the end of the episode, the Dalek like sacrifices itself so that the Doctor can get back to the time vortex before the TARDIS gets stuck there forever. And in coming back through, he flies through and creates another hole on the other end of the time vortex, something like that, and ends up outside of the Winter Quail, which is the place where Amy and Rory got sent to by the Angels for the Angels Take Manhattan. And he goes up to their hotel room, knocks on the door, and like maybe Amy and Rory, like 6 years older, since it's been like 6 years since they've been on the show, I think. I don't remember when they left. Man, has it been that long?
Time.
So it's been time has passed. And so he knocks on the door, and like, doctor looks different, and he's he or she, whatever what they want to do, has it
Could be a cat this
Pronoun.
time.
they has been been through a couple regenerations since meeting since like Amy and Rory, and so he's like, hey, and they find out it's like he doesn't like realize that Amy and Rory don't recognize the doctor. They're like, because they know Matt Smith is the doctor, and so he's like, come on, we'll go to the TARDIS, and they eventually like put the puzzle pieces together, and they're like, wait, what? And then they go with him, but instead of them being the companions, instead of them being the companions, he's
The
like,
nurse?
I can't lose you guys again. And so then he like drops them off at their house so they live happily ever after, but they still come back for an episode. And then he finds his actual companion. They finish out the rest of the season. I don't know what the rest of the season would look like, but that's what I would do. I think that would be enough to really bring Doctor Who back to its roots for me.
That would be interesting. It would be even cooler is if they could go back to like old sets too throughout that series.
Yeah.
Like maybe he looks back at the back of Christopher Eccleston's head. He's like,
It's me.
Wow, that's bold.
That's the back of my head.
That's the back of my head, but like not my head. My head
old
from
head.
like a bunch of seconds ago.
bunch of seconds
A
ago.
Bunch of
bunch of
seconds.
seconds. It was a bunch of seconds ago.
That's gonna be his new catchphrase. Not wiggly waggly timey wimey shit.
A bunch of seconds ago.
This is the dumbest doctor. So
He just
He's
go.
stupid.
You take
Lucas,
dumbest doctor.
yeah,
Talk about
dumbest
dumbest
doctor.
doctor.
All right, like, oh, like,
It's
okay.
a doctor that's just like stupid.
this is
complete
just a
opposite.
Doctor Who episode. Come on, man.
Alright, so we're making a new doctor.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to go with anything. Just say something. Doctor Who.
Okay, so I had an idea for a stupid episode.
Okay.
Alright, so let's say like something weird happens with the TARDIS, and him or it, whatever it is at the time, and their companion, something weird happens in the TARDIS, and all they can say throughout the entire episode is Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Doctor.
So it's like Groot.
Whom?
It's like Groot, and they just say Doctor Who, and they have to fix it, and yeah.
So
That would be.
they have to fix it without being able to talk
Yes.
to each other except for Doctor Who.
They
So
have
wouldn't
to-
that be a
they
very
have to do-
boring episode?
Well, no. It like there's episodes where they don't talk in other TV. They could do that with Doctor Who.
Just an episode of complete
It'd
silence.
have to do a lot
But-
of pantomime.
Yeah, no, they would be like Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
So if the joke is we're pointing at each other, audience, you can't see us. At least I don't think so.
Audience? Is there something you want to say?
Can you see us?
If so, you'd know what.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
No, I want them to see us.
A little bit. Yeah. So audience, that's ruined because this is a podcast. So let's talk more about this, the Doctor Who episode.
Radio.
That's when you jump in, Lucas, because it's your
Oh,
idea.
sorry.
No phone's allowed while recording.
That was pretty much the entire episode.
Do you have any other episodes?
No.
I think a cool episode would be if they went, so like, you know, Vincent and the Doctor, they went and met Vincent Van Gogh. I think it'd be, he took my toy, guys, so I refuse to speak. I'm kidding.
That was probably picking up on the recording too.
I hope it was. But, so like, you know, Vincent and the Doctor, they go, can they meet Vincent Van Gogh? What if they did that, but like with someone who is so obscure? Nobody ever knows.
Like Clifford Still.
Yeah, just someone like nobody knows about.
Like
No-
Clifford Still.
Such as Clifford Still.
Saul Goodman.
No, no.
Stop that my computer. I will go full force.
Jay,
Stop.
stop taking off my sock.
Anyway, that's what I would do. That'd be the 4th episode in my run.
Why
a
four?
showrunner.
Why 4?
Oh yeah, you're right. It'd be the 5th episode.
Okay.
What about the 6th episode?
So I got.
Fine, it'd be the 6th episode.
I've got an idea cooking in my head. I really like the War Doctor.
What? Guys,
The
his
w-
head is cooking. Don't go inside Devin's head. What's going? It's like the TikTok. What's going on inside their head? And we've panned Devin's head. It's like a turkey. It's cooking.
So,
Devin's head is an oven.
so this is the War Doctor. Now you need to know that concept.
John Hurt.
They
John Hurt?
well, no. They
Kind of has to be.
no. So the War Doctor, the idea
Well, it kinda
is he
can't
goes
be
to
anymore.
like
Yeah.
the cult of Skara or whatever, and he becomes a War Doctor. Now in this one, it's a similar idea because he's not going by the Doctor anymore.
It's going by the nurse.
No, so in this one, he's gonna be called the Passenger, and it's gonna be a lot of a darker series, because he doesn't really try to save Earth in this one. He lets Earth try to save itself, and now it does for like a lot of it. But the general
He
gist
helps the
of
ones
this,
that help himself.
the general gist of the series is
The
he's
episode
trying.
Turn Left kind of just debunks that entire idea.
Let's turn left.
It was the episode where the space bug tried to make it to where Donna never met the Doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and so the Doctor died, and then like the Earth, London got destroyed, the Earth got ran over by aliens, a bunch of stuff happened.
Well, okay, but
Earth needs the Doctor.
yeah, sure. So the Earth needs a Doctor. That's what the general idea of the series is gonna be about.
Shut up.
Okay.
Stupid.
Because he's the passenger on this. He's not wanting to help because he's been like, I hurt so many people, I kill so many things, I'm like a god. You know, that's gonna be his big speech.
Lonely God.
And he like parks the
Yeah.
TARDIS in somewhere where no one can
Parks
get it.
the TARDIS somewhere we don't hear.
And his companion on this is gonna be like a sad
Rose.
cat.
Rose Tico?
Rose. Tycho, Rose
Hey,
Tico.
what's your cool idea, Nathan?
What's my cool idea?
What's your cool idea?
I have a dumb idea.
I want to hear it.
I have a lame idea. Doctor Who meets Smurfs. Smurf episode.
Smurf episode.
So basically in this, I'm not even gonna
Papa Smurf and companion get along really well.
Whoa.
Get long? Hey,
Hey. Sit back down.
Sit down.
Audience, he just tried to beat up Lucas.
Tried to. I fucking succeeded.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
That bitch's thighs are red.
Because of me.
Because of Nathan.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So Doctor Who.
Who
It's
is he?
pretty cool.
Where does he go? Where does he come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Wow, we've been talking for 13 whole minutes, audience.
No, we haven't.
Oh yeah, because we cut out
Yeah,
some
mainly just because we've just been fucking around for 13 minutes.
stuff.
But
Where did we come from, though?
where'd we come from? You
How
know,
about we have a prequel series? Never got one of those before.
prequel series.
To the Doctor, yeah.
It's like before the Doctor.
Before Time Lords.
There's not really much.
It's a very like emotional ride. You're like, oh wow, that star system just got created. That's where the Cybermen are gonna be at some point.
No. Speaking of Cybermen, I find them to be probably one of the coolest and most fascinating Doctor Who
They're kind of like
villains.
the
My
Borg.
idea. The what?
Borg from Star Trek.
The Porg?
The Borg.
The Borg?
The Porg?
The Porg from okay.
The Babu Frick?
So Porgs are my favorite thing in Star Wars.
Mm.
I want to put a Porg on
In my
a
mouth.
stick, cook it, and eat it like Chewbacca did.
Okay, Porgs.
He did. He was about to, I think. But he chose not to because the little porgs were watching him.
Oh yeah, I
He had it
remember
on a
that.
stick.
What did he do with it then?
I don't
Threw
know
it
what he
away.
did. What if you like pull off a piece and fed it to the porg?
Because they were hungry. That's why they were sad. So he
He fed them. It doesn't matter that he fed them pork, but
So we've seen the Doctor in the past, in the future, on different planets, in the present. Have we ever had an episode without the Doctor?
yes,
Yes.
they're called Doctor Light episodes.
Like the one with the guy in the
Blink.
no, the one with the one where his girlfriend turns into a stone slab.
Yeah. Blink and then Love and Monsters.
Love and Monsters wasn't good.
I like companion light episodes. They need to bring James Corden back.
Oh yeah,
Season 2, yeah, the 2 episodes.
it's like they're not really companions.
Yeah, companion light.
I really-
Companion light and Doctor Light mean there's no like the main companion's not there or the Doctor's not there for most of the episode.
How about a
I really-
companion light Doctor Light episode?
I really do
we
like
did get that? It's called Love and Monsters.
I really
And
do.
Blink.
I really do.
and Blink, yeah.
I really do like that
I really
episode
do.
with James Corden.
And his
Which
son.
one?
The first one.
First one? I like both of them.
Son's
I,
cool.
I especially like the second one because.
Well, have you ever gotten a Doctor's wife?
the
cool
Doctor's
character?
wife?
'Cause I think
Yeah.
it's
I
like,
love the Doctor's wife.
That's been done.
I mean, there's no Doctor's wife, but I mean, there's the
Was the
TARDIS.
song?
The Doctor's wife was the episode of
Oh, that is a good.
where they
episode.
went to I liked whenever he found the Time War distress signals.
Wait, I thought the Doctor's wife was River Song.
The Doctor's wife is River Song, but the Doctor's wife episode was about the TARDIS getting put in a person, and he found the Time Lord companion distress signals or whatever, and then he gave a speech like, "You shouldn't have done that, you meanie bobinis. I'm mad, and that was pretty cool. And then he also he like builds a makeshift TARDIS with the TARDIS
Oh,
as a
yeah.
person. I think that's also pretty cool. And then they revisit David Tennant's TARDIS, David Tennant / Chris Eccleston, the console room.
Bad Wolf TARDIS.
What about we have an episode where the Doctor tricks a Dalek into thinking
Garlic.
A garlic.
So he tricks a Dalek into thinking that the Dalek actually killed him, and then it's like it takes place after that.
So like Big Bang.
That's happened,
Yes.
dude. I haven't watched like Doctor Who in 3 years.
The Dalek shoots him, and then he like teleports away on the
But do we really get to see what the Dalek thinks and does?
he thinks he killed the Doctor.
You know, I should be a writer for Doctor Who. Dalek Who.
I should be a writer for Doctor Who. That'd be something like playing the Doctor or writing for Doctor Who.
Do you
would
act?
be. Do I act?
Do you
I can.
Act right now.
He can fake cry.
He does fake cry really good. That's why he has tissues, because he's a bitch. Fake laugh too.
Wow, that was so funny, Devin. You're just like phenomenal.
Hey, can you audition for Freaky Friday?
Fake cry. Audience, he is not fake crying. 'Cause he's...
Nathan, you have a hair appointment tonight at 8 o'clock.
I
Don't miss it.
do. Okay.